Okay, so hopefully you're all lying very relaxed on your backs. And I'm just going to move to my mat too. Just letting the breath flow very naturally through the nostrils, in and out. No need to control the breath in any way. Just tuning into how your body feels today. Mindful if there's any tension, strong feelings, sensations. Maybe just noticing the weight of the body where it contacts the floor beneath you. Great. I'd like you to take a deep, full breath in through your nose. And go ahead and sigh it out, let it go. And another deep, full breath in through the nose. Really fill all the space in your lungs. And sigh everything out through the mouth. And one more lovely, deep, full breath in through the nose. Let all the tension go, sigh out through the lips. And just come back to your normal breath. Today's class will focus a lot on the breath, on this idea of enveloping our movements in the breath. So we begin the movement after we begin the breath, and we finish the movement before the breath is complete. So there's this sense of every movement we do being within the realms of the inhale and within the realms of the exhale. And in doing this, we start to connect our movement, our breath, and our mind. And very naturally, what will start to happen for you is you'll come into a very meditative state. So the meditation that arises is a siddhi, a gift that comes through your sadhana, your practice. So just focusing very mindfully on the breath, enveloping your movement, and will naturally come to a very beautiful meditative state. So gently use your hands to bring the knees together. Roll out to one side. And we could begin today standing. So make your way slowly up to standing. Whatever way feels comfortable for you to get there, just make sure you feel supported. And take the feet hip distance apart. Just comfortably sway a little bit side to side and feel the weight even through both feet. We begin connecting breath and movement now. So using the inhale, begin to breathe in the nose and then lift the arms up and overhead. The hands touch. As you exhale, they start to glide back down by your side. So keep moving like this. Inhale begins, arms reach up. Exhale begins, arms come back by your side. Just be mindful of the pace of your own breath's timing. Your breath in your arms might be moving faster or slower than mine. And continue 2 more times. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, arms by your side. Let the breath guide your movement. Inhale. Hands meet, breath finishes. Exhale, arms glide back by your side. This time, inhale, arms up. We'll take a lovely spinal roll down. So let the fingertips trace the body as you curl chin to chest. Roll the shoulders down and continue to curl the spine as you fold over your bent knees all the way down to the floor. Fingertips traced all the way down to your toes. Take a breath in here. And stay for the out. Next in breath, fingertips trace the front of the body as you slowly unfurl. Lift your arms up to the sky. So keep the hips and knees pointing forward. This time turn the upper torso to your right. And again, inhale. As you exhale, allow fingertips to trace the body as you gently curl the spine. Keep the knees soft as you trace the fingertips all the way down to the outside of the right foot. Stay for a breath in. And out. Let the head nod, shoulders relax. Inhale, uncurls you back up to standing. Turn to your left. Same again, hips and knees stay forward. Exhale, trace the side of the body all the way down to the floor. Stay for a breath in. Relax in the breath out. Use the in-breath to slowly curl back up to standing. Lovely tracing of the body, connecting with the body through the fingertips. Inhale. Turn back to center. Exhale, arms by your side. Side stretch. Inhale, arms up. Left hand takes right forearm. Exhale as you stretch to your left. Inhale to lengthen, stay here. Neck stays soft. Face is soft. Little smile. Right foot grounds into the floor. Inhale up. Swap sides. Right hand to left forearm. Exhale, stretching over to the right. Just continue lengthening here. I've just got a little notification. There might be one more person joining us. And then exhale, hands back by your sides. Good. And give yourself a little shake, a little bounce. See if you might notice any niggles or tension in the body and just wriggle it out. We could do this for the rest of the class. I know Faye loves to as well. All right, coming back to center. Ground the feet, keep them hip distance apart for now through this practice. And again, a little bop in the knees to really feel the soles of the feet connect with the mat and the earth beneath you. And we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. I'm going to turn side on to show you how my knees stay really soft and buoyant as I forward fold all the way down to the floor. Place my hands on my shins and then inhale and lengthen halfway, making this really nice long space through my spine, and exhale, forward fold, soften the knee. Connecting that breath, inhale, Ujjayi breath here if you're familiar with ocean breath through the nose. And fold. Release the head. One more time, inhale, lengthen halfway. And fold with the breath. Press into the feet, sweep the arms wide as you reach up, gaze up this time, and exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Good. Come to the top of your mat. Keep the feet hip distance apart. And we inhale, lift the arms up. Just coming into a nice flow with the breath, guiding the movement as you forward fold again. The knees can stay soft. Take the same halfway lift again. Inhale, press into the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, place the hands down onto the floor and take a nice big step back with your right foot. And let the right knee come down to the floor. Take the hands to the left knee. And soften the hips towards the left heel, but keep the left knee over the left foot. As you breathe 3 nice long breaths here. And close your eyes at any point. Just let the body soften into the posture. On this next exhale, place the hands down to frame the front foot and step that left foot back, come to all fours. Inhale through cow and cat, lifting the tailbone, softening belly down and opening the heart forward and up for the inhale. Tucking the tailbone, rounding the spine, pressing into the palms for the exhale. 2 more like that. Gently opening the spine. Inhale, cow. And exhale, round into your beautiful cat pose. One more, inhale. And ripple through, exhale. Tuck the toes, press into the palms, hover the knees and lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. And use that same nice long, even breath to slowly pedal the heels one at a time, lengthening into the back of each leg. The ankle, the calves, hamstrings, glutes, lower back, stretching out one at a time. And then ground both heels in the direction of the floor. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. And exhale, curl the knee and step the foot wide of the hand and then heel toe it in to the inside of that right hand and soften the left knee down. Take the hands both to the right knee as you close your eyes and once again take 3 long, delicious breaths here. Just softening the hips forward towards the front heel. Relaxing the face. And just coming home to the breath. Using the breath to connect to this moment. Nothing else to do but be here now. So simple. Everything is perfect, just as it is. Hands to the floor. Tuck the left toes, step the left foot forward to the top of the mat, hip distance apart. Hands on the shins as you inhale and halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Nod the head. Press into the feet. Circle sweet hands wide as you reach up. And exhale. Bring the hands back to heart center. Take a breath here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, swan dive down, knees can stay soft. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold over the soft knees. And step the left foot all the way back. Soften the knee down to the floor. And this time, inhale and circle the arms up to the sky into Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. And then exhale, hands back down to the floor. 2 more like that. Inhale, sweep and open up to the sky. Let the breath guide you to sweep your arms back down to frame the front foot. 1 more time. Inhale, sweep up and open, radiating. And exhale, strengthening down. Step back into all fours once more. Stack the shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, find your cow. Exhale, round to cat. 2 more, your timing. Last one. It's getting into a really nice juicy space. Just you, your breath, and your body moving. Come back to center. This time, inhale and lift the right foot up as if your right toes want to connect with the crown of your head. And then exhale, curl that right knee all the way to the nose and nose to knee. Inhale, lift the right leg as if your toes want to reach the head. Exhale, nose to knee. 1 more, inhale, open that same right leg. So just increasing that space of openness through the front body and openness through back body. And exhale, knee back down to the floor. Square the hips off again. And we take the left leg up and back, connecting it as if it was a magnet connecting your toes and your head. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it in. Inhale, open. The weight stays very even and steady through left and right palm into the floor. Inhale, open front body. Exhale, round back body. Let's do one more. So also activating, stabilizing through the core to facilitate this lovely even movement. And then knee back down to the floor. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, lift the hips up and back, find that downward facing dog. And again, opportunity to pedal the heels, get a little loose, find some movement. And this time we're going to bend both knees, lift both heels, and really angle your tailbone up to the sky here. Bring the ears back in line with the upper arms. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, keep that tailbone lifted as you try and lengthen the heels back down to the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the heels, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, tailbone stays high as heels gradually come a little closer to the mat. And 1 more time. Inhale, bend knees, lift the heels. Exhale, extend. And then stay here for 3 more nice, long, even breaths. Just try and keep the length of the breath the same as when you were moving. Belly button connects towards the spine. Hands press into the floor. Crown of head reaches to the space between the hands. You feel your entire spine grow a little bit longer. And this time, inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. And bend the knee, step the left foot wide of the left hand. It's a little easier than stepping through. And then heel toe the foot to hip distance and lower the right knee down to the floor. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands straighten the front foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the floor. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. Plant the hands, tuck right toes, and lightly step right foot hip distance to the top of the mat, next to the left. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, soften, fold, let the back of the head go. Inhale, knees can be soft as you press into the feet, rise up, gaze up, reach up. And exhale, bring those hands back to heart center. Samastitihi. Coming home to the breath, closing your eyes, and release your hands by your side. And gently open your eyes again now. We're going to take a balance. So we'll do a little bit of flow, standing balance, another little flow, and another standing balance. And then we'll have a bit of time for breathing, meditation, and Savasana at the end. So really nice, rounded, lovely class today. Let's take the hands to the hips here. Vrikshasana tree pose. Please bend your right knee and hug it into the chest. And find a gaze point in front of you and soften your gaze. So this is a drishti, a gaze point. And then place the left hand on the hip. And what I want you to do is open that right knee just as far as you can without these hip bones changing the alignment. So before that right hip bone starts to open out to the side, your knee might only come to here, might come all the way out, just wherever it naturally feels good for your hips. And then bring that right foot to the inner left thigh, pressing sole of foot and the thigh together evenly. Press left and right palm together evenly. Finding your balance, keeping your drishti soft but strong. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale them wide. 2 more like that. This meditative flow of the breath. Inhale up. Exhale wide. If you lose your balance, just come back into the pose. You can take your hands to the wall if you need. You can take the foot to the calf, or even to the floor if you need to. Inhale the arms back up to the sky and take 3 even breaths, same pace as the movement breath. One more. Exhale, hands. And release. Oh, we do have one more person joining us. Sorry, I'm just going to admit them. So shake the legs out. And then take the weight into the right leg, and hug the left knee in. Same again, take the hand to the waist and open the knee out just as far as feels comfortable and before the hip bones start to turn away from center. So you want them both pointing ahead. And then take the foot to the inner thigh, pressing thigh and solar foot together very evenly, creating this bind of left and right side body. Same with the hands. It's masculine, feminine meeting, sun and moon, yin and yang. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, strong. Inhale to receive. And exhale to strengthen. Inhale, arms up again. And enjoy 3 long breaths, focused and balanced. And if you fall out, just come back in. It's a good one to practice having a little bit of a smile. And then release. Shake it out. And come back to the top of your mat. This time bring the toes to touch, the big toes to touch, and allow the heels to be about 1 inch apart. So a traditional Tadasana pose here. And again, you might like to bounce a little bit into the knees, feel the feet really connect with the earth beneath you. Lengthen tailbone down, broaden your collarbones, lift through the hyoid, through the center of the crown of the head, up to the sky. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Lift your heart and gaze. Exhale, knees can be soft or straight as you forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands can once again be on the shins or fingertips on the floor as you lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, and I'd like you to step right foot, left foot back and come into a nice high plank. Extend back through the heels, bring the shoulders over the wrists, and if you need to, lower the knees, but keep that nice long line between the knees and the crown of the head. Inhale again. And exhale, keep the elbows wrapped close to the body as you lower all the way down to the floor. Release the tops of the feet into the mat as you inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Exhale, soften it back down. Press into the hands, tuck the toes, and lift hips to heels, child's pose. And then exhale it up into downward facing dog. Take a long, deep breath in. Smooth breath out. Inhale to float the right leg up to the sky behind you. Curl the knee into the nose and step that right foot through between the hands and rise up into Warrior Two. So the back heel is grounded down, right knee over the right heel, arms parallel with the earth. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse. And exhale, extend. Right forearm to right knee, left arm up and over. Inhale, reverse. It's flowing with the breath. Exhale, extend. One more. Inhale, reverse. Legs stay steady and strong. Exhale, extend and hold. We stay here for 3, for 2, for 1 more breath. And then we take that left hand down beside the right foot, swivel onto the left ball of the foot and sweep the right arm up to the sky for a nice easy twist. 3 breaths here. One more lovely breath, extending through that strong back leg. And then exhale the right hand down on the inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot wide. And soften the left knee down as you roll onto the outer knife edge of that right foot, coming into a lizard pose. You can take the right hand to ease that right hip open. If the hips are quite open, you might like to come down onto your forearms here. All the time checking in with your breath, using your breath as a litmus to see how you're going. So if the breath starts to become ragged or fast, you find yourself gasping for breath, then ease off a bit. If the breath feels sluggish, like you've still got more in there, you can always add a little bit more, maybe lift the left knee off the mat, extend through the left heel. All the time, smooth Ujjayi breath. And then, if the knee is on the mat, bring it back down, come back onto the hands, and heel toe the right foot back to midline. And lift up into a nice triangle pyramid pose and step that left foot in half a stride so that triangle is a nice even equilateral triangle space. Inhale, open the heart here, Parsvottanasana. Exhale, soften over the front leg. So you might need to bend that back knee, maybe the front knee's a little bent. That's fine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold any amount. Inhale, lengthen one more. Exhale, fold and stay for 3 long breaths. Really draw that right hip back to the space behind you. Feel the right heel root into the earth. Feel the heart reach forward. And let go a little bit more. Next exhale, let it sigh out through the mouth. And then plant your hands, bend the front knee and step it all the way back. Left foot steps back as well into downward facing dog. You'll notice how spacious that right leg is compared to the left probably. And then you have an option here to either take a couple of steps forward to the top of the mat or inhale, bend the knees a little, exhale, stay, and on empty, lightly hop forward, halfway lift and fold. Circle sweep, rise up, Urdhva. Exhale, hands home to the heart, Samastitihi. Take a breath. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, soften and fold. Step the left foot back and then the right, coming into that high plank once again. Always the option to lower the knees first. If you're keeping the knees off the mat, take a deep breath in. If the knees are on the mat, you're going to lower down as you did before. Otherwise, lower one long line from full plank all the way down to the mat. Release tops of the feet. Inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra. Option here to reach the hands behind you, and as if you had a block between your hands that you were squeezing, draw the shoulder blades together. Keep the chin slightly tucked to the chest so you're not cramming your neck in any way. Take one more nice, long, open, heart-opening, back-bending breath here. And exhale, release hands back down beside the shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift hips back to heels, child's pose. So nice counter pose from that back bend. And then lift hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises to the sky. Exhale, curl it through and find warrior two. So really ground that outer right heel into the mat, left knee over the right, left heel. Inhale, reverse. Use the breath to guide you as you come forward. Pajvakonasana variation. Inhale, reverse, very fluid. Stay with the breath. Exhale. Float it back, inhale. Float it forward, exhale. And stay here for 3 long breaths. You can turn the pinky side of that right hand down to the floor. Get an external rotation through that top shoulder. Just check that your jaw and neck are soft, even as you hold strong through the bottom half of your body. And then exhale, right hand down to the mat, beside the left foot. Come onto the ball of the right toes and open twist here. Left fingertips to the sky. Gaze can go to those left fingertips. One more breath. Exhale, hand to the inside of the left foot. As you heel toe the left foot wide, lower the right knee down to the floor and roll onto that knife edge with the left foot for Uttanapristhasana, lizard pose. So once again, you've got some options. Just staying right here, breathing into that open left hip. Come down onto the forearms if there is space. Checking in with the breath, using it to communicate how the body feels, what it needs. And this might be different from day to day. Even between a morning practice and an evening practice, this breath might tell you something about the state of your body. Tucking the right toes, lift the right knee if that's accessible for you today. One more breath in. Let's sigh it out as you really explore the depths of the posture. There's always a little bit of movement here. Release the knee down to the floor, come back up onto the hands. Bring the foot back to center. Lift the back foot, coming into pyramid Pajvakonasana. Step the right foot in half the stride, so you have a nice equilateral triangle happening. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward like you're doing a halfway lift. And then exhale, allow the body to drape over the front leg. Inhale to open. Exhale, fold. And the knees can be as soft as you need here. Inhale. This time, exhale, fold, and just let the head come down to the chest. Let the body really cascade and waterfall over that front leg, any amount. But try and get quite firm so that left leg is still active, pressing into the floor with the heel, lifting back up through the sit bone. Can you keep the length of your breath the same, even flow as when you were in the movement postures? Last inhale and sigh it out. Bring the hands to the floor, bend into the front knee, and step it back all the way to downward facing dog. Both sides of the body should feel nice and evenly open here. So enjoy that very spacious down dog. And then making your way back to the top of the mat, whether that's stepping or lightly jumping forward, halfway lift. And forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach up. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Release your hands by your side. And just feel. And pause. Gently blink open the eyes. One more standing balance here. So once again, let's hug right knee into the chest. Now we have a couple of options. You can keep the knee bent, just come side on so you can see. Or you can extend the foot and wrap the peace fingers around the big toe so the leg extends out straight. Hasta Padangusthasana. So once again, drishti is important, that gaze point. And then if you have the knee bent or the leg straight, what you're going to do is swap hands. So rather than the right hand around the knee, you're going to take the left hand, and then you're going to extend the right arm out behind you. So you're coming into a standing, balancing twist. So much going on. So if you do lose your balance, totally understandable. But we're just having a play with focus, balance, and incorporating a really nice twist here. And again, if you've still got the leg straight, then you're holding onto the outer edge of that foot. Looks like this from the side. Pressing into the heel. Opening the arm. And maybe the gaze goes to those back fingertips. When you release, bring the hands back up to the sky and then slowly lower the foot down with control. And if you fell, awesome. Okay, second side. So just taking a little bounce, feeling the weight very even through both feet, and hug left knee in. So knee can stay bent. Left hand stays on the left knee here. It's coming into balance. Or taking the toes and extending any amount. That knee can be quite bent, but you're just having a bit of a play with stretching out the leg. And again, swapping the hand. So right hand comes to the foot or the knee. Left arm reaches behind. Gaze perhaps goes towards the backhand. Stay with the breath. When you're ready to release, bring both arms up to the sky. Hands, foot, breath together. Well done. Give it a shake. And then come back to the top of your mat. Chair pose Utkatasana. So we're going to inhale, sit back, and lift the arms to frame the ears. Exhale, rise up to stand. Two more like that. Inhale, chair pose Utkatasana. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And this time we stay. Draw belly button to spine, Mula Bandha, Jaladhara Bandha, all the bandhas engaged here. Mula Bandha in the pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jaladhara Bandha, chin to chest just a little bit here. Did I distract you enough with all the bandha talk? Stay in the chair, rise up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Good. One more time, come into your chair pose. It's just a transition. Just building on a little bit of strength as you come down into squat, hands come to the floor, and we come into boat pose, Savasana. Take the hands behind the knees, parallel the calves with the mat, and lift the heart. Keep the belly button drawn to spine. So you might like to just stay right here. Come back to the breath, and just work on stabilizing through your core, lifting the heart. And if you want to incorporate a little bit of abdominal work into your practice today, maybe release the hands forward and stay here. Or exhale and slowly lower down into low boat. Inhale to come back into Savasana. Exhale, find low boat. Inhale, back up. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Nice big smile. And exhale, everyone release. Feet down to the floor. Take the hands out behind you and just windshield the wiper, the knees side to side to release the abdominals, lower back, legs. Then extend the legs out in front of you, coming into seated twist. And I might come and face you here. Just pulling the flesh of the sit bones away. And at this point, you might even like to sit up on a blanket or a little cushion. So you're going to bend the right knee in, foot flat on the floor, about a fist width between your instep and your inner thigh. We'll inhale, right arm up to the sky. Left hand comes to the floor behind you for support. Lengthen through the lower back here. Next exhale, hooking the elbow on the inside of the knee and twisting round to your left. Your elbow, your upper arm is pressing into the knee is pressing back into the elbow. It's facilitating the rib cage, opening a little bit more into the twist. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. Take another nice long breath in and twist it out. And then inhale gently back to center. Take that foot into the tree pose that we did in our standing tree. So the foot comes to the inner thigh here. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, just reach forward any amount over the extended leg. Inhale as you draw the energy back in and up. And exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale. And fold. So your pace, your breath's timing. Inhale to bring the energy in and up. Exhale to lengthen, overextended leg. This time, let's stay. So wherever you reach on your leg, knee can be as bent as is comfortable for you to allow the body to drape over the thigh. Savasana. It's a very calming posture. And as I said, the knee can be as soft as it needs to be. You don't need to have straight hamstrings to have an open heart. That's what I was reading just recently. It's a nice one. And then reach the fingertips forward as far as you can. And as if the fingers were stuck in honey or something very sweet and sticky, drag the fingertips back towards you as you slowly roll the spine up to sitting. Release the shoulders down. Good. And then we swap sides. So bend the left knee in. Right hand behind you, left arm reaches up. Exhale, elbow to the inside of the knee as you come into a twist, pressing elbow into knee, knee back into elbow to facilitate a nice deep twist here. Softening the shoulders away from the ears, face soft. And return to center. Janushirsasana, second side. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bring the energy in and up. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale, fold and stay for 3 of your own beautiful breaths. Reaching the fingertips forward as far as they'll go. Stick them in that beautiful honey nectar. Drag them back towards you as you roll up to sitting, shoulders back and down. Release both legs out in front of you. Bend the knees and slowly curl down to the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. We're just going to come into some spinal rolls here for bridge. So on your next inhale, press into the feet and slowly start to lift hips, ribs, and shoulders off the floor as you float the arms overhead. Use the exhale to bring the spine curling back down to the floor, arms back by your side. 2 more like that. Inhale, curl it up. Exhale it down. 1 more time. Inhale up. And stay here. Lifting the hips. Strong through the legs. A little bit of a grip through the inner thighs. So they're kind of magnetizing towards each other, stabilizing the legs. Another long breath. Really feel the chest and the shoulder regions of the lungs. And then exhale, hands, body down to the floor. Hug the knees into your chest. Wrap the arms around the shins and just give your knees a squeeze. Give yourself a nice hug here. Just close your eyes and allow this inversion, this nourishing shape to have its effect on your body and mind, spirit. And then curl into a nice tight ball. Lift your head towards your knees. And then gently roll out to one side and come up to sitting. So come into a comfortable seat, whether that's cross-legged or on a blanket, on a meditation cushion or seat. Just noticing there's a little alert there. So I'm hoping that my battery lasts for this last little bit, but I'll just tell you what we're going to do in the event that the battery does run out. These are our times. So we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. We're going to then finish up and sit for 5 minutes of meditation and then lie down in full Savasana for another 3 or 4 minutes, or as long as you like at home. You can stay as long as you like. So Nadi Shodhanam, alternate nostril breathing, Pranayama. So in your comfortable seat, you're going to take the right hand, place forefinger and middle finger on third eye. The thumb will close the right nostril, ring finger and pinky will gently close the left nostril. So it's not a hard push or a pinch, it's just a gentle closing of the nostril to restrict the air and direct it into the opposite nostril. So when you're ready, just assume the mudra, the position, and take a normal breath in through both nostrils and out through both nostrils. Gently close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale left. Close the left and exhale right. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. So please continue in your own timing, inhaling and exhaling with even timing. So you might even like to count your breath. So whatever count you have for inhale is the same for exhale. Count on the left is the same as the count on the right, balancing the nadis, Nadi Shodhanam Pranayama. So please continue and finish the round that you are on. So you will complete this round with an exhale through left nostril. And when you've completed that round, just gently release both hands to the knees. Keep the eyes closed. Allow the breath to return to its regular, natural rhythm. But keep your awareness on the breath. Just follow that journey of the breath in and the breath out. Thoughts may arise. Things might be happening around you. Just observe that, notice it, and come back to your breath. We'll take one more minute here. And you're welcome to stay in your seated meditation if you've come to a really beautiful place, comfortable place. This is why we do yoga. Or you may like to find your way into Savasana now. Just lying down on your back. Allow the limbs to spread and be heavy. Relax through the fingers, the jaw, the eyes. Let everything go. I breathe in all that is. Awareness expanding to take everything in. As if my heart beats the world into being. From the unnamed vastness beneath the mind, I breathe my way to wholeness and healing. Inhalation. exhalation. Each breath a yes and a letting go, a journey and a coming home.